Are you willing to compromise for peace with Israel?
This compromise word يعني عندك ممكن تخيل حالك ممكن توصل لحل وسط مع إسرائيل؟ Of course not.
Why not?
هم بدهم كل شيء. They want everything for themselves.
They want everything for themselves? Let's say they don't.
إذا كان لا.
برضه مش حاضر ما يقرب.
I will not say yes because this is our land after all.
So you won't compromise with just the West Bank and Gaza?
ممكن توصل لحل وسط مثلا أو تقبل بالضفة الغربية وغزة دولة يعني الضفة الغربية وغزة.
على الوضع اللي شايفينه يمكن هذا الشيء أحسن من بلاش.
For this situation now, this is better than nothing.
So then he will.
Yeah.
So then what does he think I'm talking about when we say compromise?
عم بسأل يعني بما انك ما عندك مشكلة بهذا الموضوع، ايش كنت تفكروا عم بسأل عن ايش بالضبط؟
مش فاهم.
يعني لما جاوبت هلا ما عندك مشكلة بالمساومة على الضفة وغزة، ايش كنت تفكروا تحكي بالاول عن كامل فلسطين؟ 48؟
لا هو هذا هو بدناش نضل نحكي لا يمكن انه نعطي فرصة ونشوف.
Sometimes you need to give chances. Not always you need to say no. Some things you can't compromise with.
So what's the issue with the word compromise?
The word compromise in Arabic has no specific translation that can sound proper.
Meaning it doesn't mean to find a moderate in the middle where each side is giving something and getting something.
Yeah, there's no specific word in Arabic like that word.
Okay, so compromise is a problem. Yeah. So what's the word that you used?
I used hal wasat.
Which means?
Which means middle solution.
Okay. And so why do you think when I say there's a middle solution he says no, but then when I give an example he says yes?
Because this lost in translation. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Because again the compromise word doesn't sound proper, and when you give it in Arabic, if you give the word, it doesn't sound proper. But if you try to give an example, he will understand what do you mean.
So what does he understand when I say compromise or?
He understands giving up.
Everything.
Yeah.
So everything is taken from you.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting culture. Are you willing to compromise for peace with Israel? And by compromise, I mean the English sense of each side gives something and each side loses something.
Well, it depends what we're giving or what I'm giving. If it's something that's my right and that's mine, I'm not going to compromise. No.
So, for example, are you a refugee?
No.
Okay. Would you, if you were a refugee, would you give your right of return for peace?
No.
Why?
Because it's my land, my home. Why would I?
Yeah, but that's just something in your head. That's just still everybody lost their land at some point.
No, it's where I'm from. It's something that's I can't compromise for anything. For not peace, for nothing. I'll die supporting my land and defending my land, defending my right to return.
So you'd rather die and your children will die?
Yes.
Instead of giving up a piece of land you've never seen.
Yes.
You've never been to.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to compromise? Compromise meaning you give something, somebody else gives something for peace with Israel?
No.
Nothing?
Maybe, but because the situation right now, which is happening right now, there's also the war they did before.
Mm-hmm.
You can't give someone who take everything from you.
But you have lots of stuff here. The West Bank does a lot.
The main problem is Jerusalem. This is the main thing we need. So
okay, so if you have the Arab parts of Jerusalem,
still Jerusalem is one. There's no two parts.
Why? There's a Jewish part and there's an Arab part.
Still, but
and you have to have the Jewish. Sorry, the battery died. So why is the Jewish part of Jerusalem also you have to have? Why?
It's only one part, as I said before, and it's the problem is what they take all by. They kill people. They take it by force.
They took it by force. But you're saying the only way to get it back is by force too?
No.
So we're gonna have everything, and that's it.
No, it's not like this. They have to give it back.
All of Jerusalem?
They can stay. They can do what
It has to become Palestine?
But this is it. They can stay, but it should be Palestine.
But they're never going to agree to that, so what's the point? But they would agree to giving the Arab parts back.
This is maybe, I don't know. It's not actually my...
No, I'm saying you. Just
For
you.
me,
Yes.
For me, if they give something, yes, it's better than nothing. So if we take something, at least we can go, pray there, visit it. This is the... You can say this is the best thing we can give
Okay.
right now. So it's okay. If they give something...
You'll personally accept it?
No.
What?
No.
No? You won't accept it?
For me, no.
Okay.
For others,
Okay. For you, no. Other people, maybe. Okay.
تعملي أو تلاقي حل وسط من أجل السلام مع إسرائيل. لا.
No.
She shakes her head. No.
She's saying no. Why?
I don't know, because there's no peace between us and them.
Yeah, but if you could have peace here, would you find a way?
بس لو ممكن إنه يكون عندنا سلام، هل مستعدة تلاقي طريقة؟ Yes, perhaps we might find.
Living with Israelis somehow.
وتعيشي مع إسرائيليين بطريقة ما.
إنه عادي أنا لو عشنا معهم مش راح يكون أي مشكلة.
Sure, it's no problem if we lived with them.
Okay.
هل مستعد إنك تعمل تنازلات عشان يكون في سلام بيننا وبين إسرائيل؟
تنازلنا عن كل شيء، ما ضلش شيء ما
We
تنازلناش
have
عنه.
already compromised everything and there's nothing left for us to compromise.
But if you'll get real peace, are you willing to move forward?
With the compromise.
Yeah.
بس إذا عن جد أعطونا سلام حقيقي مستعد إنه يعني بتشوف إنه بصير نتنازل أو لازم نتنازل.
ما ضل شيء نتنازل عنه، يعني
There's
تنازلنا
nothing
عن
left
كل شيء.
to compromise.
فيش
We have
بإيدنا شيء
compromised
نتنازل عنه.
everything. There's nothing left under our control or in our hands that we can use to compromise.
No, I mean also compromise on all of the issues. Right of return.
التنازل عن القضايا الأساسية زي مثلا حق العودة والأشياء هاي.
أنا كواحد عايش في فلسطين ما إلي حق إني أتنازل عن حق العودة أو ما أتنازلش. اللي موجود برا وما إلوش مكان.
I have no right to compromise this right, but those who are living outside who have no place.
اللي موجود برا هو اللي حق العودة هو اللي معني فيها، مش أنا موجود في البلد.
They are the ones who are most interested and care the most about the right of return. I already live here, so it's not my right to give up or to compromise.
بالنسبة لحق العودة مش من حق أي حدا يحكي فيها إلا اللاجئ نفسه. حتى الرئيس نفسه بصيرش يحكي عن الموضوع اللي حق العودة.
Should compromise or discuss or negotiate. Only people who have the right to discuss and negotiate that or to compromise it are the refugees themselves.
فقط الناس اللي في المخيمات هم اللي معنيين فيها. مش
Only
أنا.
the ones who are in refugees.
الرئيس قاعد في القصر.
Even the president does not have the right to negotiate or compromise that because he's living in a palace or in a castle.
Yeah. But that kind of means that there can never be an agreement.
بس هذا الشيء معناه إنه ولا مرة رح يصير في
Because it's all or nothing.
اتفاق. لأنه هيك إحنا عم نحكي إنه يا بدنا كل شيء يا في شيء.
إحنا بدنا دولة.
We want a country.
دولة في قلبها مستوطنين، في نص 100 مستوطن أو 30 مستوطن، في قلب 400,000 مواطن، ومطوقينهم كل يوم شهيد وكل يوم مشاكل. هدول بإمكانهم يروحوا لإسرائيل ويسيبوا الضفة. سهلة جدا.
We want a country with a very simple solution would be that the 30 or 40 30 أو 40 ألف ولا 30 أو 40 واحد
30 أو 40 واحد اللي في
the 30 or 40 settlers living in a settlement living amongst a city with like 100,000
Meaning
people.
Here in Hebron we're talking about. Yeah.
In the West Bank. Why don't they move back to Israel so we can have that land back and have our own country? خلينا نحكي بتسوم إنه بده يصير في سلام بين فلسطين وإسرائيل. أوكي؟ وأنت واحد من المسؤولين، شو ممكن تقدم عشان يصير في سلام بيننا وبينهم؟
شو بتقدم عشان يصير سلام بين إسرائيل
But assume you're one of the people in charge to negotiate.
عملية إنك أنت تسوي اسمه
اسمع علي، إذا صار سلام بده يصير وضع أقوى كويس، يصير علاقات اجتماعية، علاقات تجارية بصير تروح وتيجي عليهم. أنا بشجع بصير نروح بدون تساريح قيود.
عشان هذا الشيء يصير شو لازم نقدم؟
Would you ask?
for this to happen.
Yeah.
احنا مش نقدم، احنا بدنا وضع، بدنا وطن عشان نصير.
There's nothing to give.
Giving up the right of return, for example.
طب مثلا إذا حكوا لنا تخلوا عن حق العودة ونعطيكم هذا الشيء.
طبعا لا.
Of course not.
لأنه له قريب هناك بده إياه يرجع.
Because if you have a relative abroad, a refugee, you want them to come back and live.
But he can come back here and live in Jericho.
بس ممكن يرجع على الضفة على أريحة.
إذا برجع هيك فيش مشكلة.
Sure, that's no problem.
Okay, he's okay with that.
فيش مشكلة.
عشان يصير في سلام، هل مستعد تتفاوض مع الإسرائيليين؟ هل مستعد إنك يصير في يعني إنك تقدم تنازلات أو هيك شيء؟
كيف بده يصير سلام بدون مفاوضات؟
How could we not have peace without negotiations?
Okay. So he believes in negotiations.
معناها أنت بتآمن بالمفاوضات؟